The year is 2287. Humanity has finally achieved faster-than-light travel and joined the Galactic Coalition, an alliance of 17 advanced species. Rather than being welcomed as equals, humans are treated as primitive curiosities. Captain Alina Reyes stood at rigid attention as the Vexori High Admiral Kizaveric circled her, his compound eyes reflecting her image from multiple angles. The massive chamber of the Coalition Council stretched around them, representatives from across the galaxy watching with expressions ranging from amusement to pity. So fragile, Kizaveric clicked, mandibles twitching in what Alina had learned was their equivalent of a condescending smile. How does your species even survive space travel with such thin skin? No exoskeleton, no redundant organs. Alina maintained her composure despite the burning embarrassment heating her face. 6 months of diplomatic training had prepared her for this, barely. "We compensate with adaptability, Admiral," she replied evenly. "Humans have survived conditions ranging from Arctic blizzards to scorching deserts without biological modifications." A ripple of clicking laughter spread through the chamber. The gelatinous Morax delegate wobbled with amusement, its translucent body flashing with patterns of derision. "The primate speaks as if surviving on a single planet is an achievement," the Morax burbled. "My species thrives in environments ranging from methane seas to vacuum." Alina forced herself to remember Earth's directive: secure humanity's position in the coalition at any cost. Earth needed the trade routes, the technology exchange, and most importantly, protection from the numerous threats lurking between the stars. "If I may continue my proposal," Alina said, activating the holographic display embedded in her wrist device. The projection showed sleek human vessels, the pride of Earth's fleet. These ships could contribute significantly to coalition defense patrols in the Outer Rim sectors. The Kralik delegation, reptilian and heavily armored, leaned forward with sudden interest. Their fleet commander, Assess Vaughn, flicked a forked tone across scaled lips. "What weapon systems do these vessels employ?" he asked, the first serious question of the session. Before Alina could answer, High Admiral Kizveric waved a dismissive limb through her hologram, dissolving it. "Primitive directed energy weapons and chemical propellants," he answered for her. "Nothing that would withstand even a Scout-class Vexori vessel." The Council Arbiter, a towering crystalline being named Sorix, raised an appendage for silence. "We have deliberated on Earth's petition. While we welcome humanity to the galactic community, your technological development remains." Sorix paused, light refracting through its faceted form, insufficient for meaningful military contribution. Alina's cybernetic eye implant, a souvenir from the Mars colonial wars, recorded everything for Earth's analysts as Sorix continued. "We will permit a single human observer position within the Coalition Defense Fleet, for cultural exchange purposes only." 3 days later, Alina found herself aboard the Vexori flagship Eternal Dominance, being led through corridors scaled for beings twice her height. Commander Zix Terrell, her assigned mentor, moved with the characteristic jerking gait of his species. "Your quarters," he announced, mandibles flexing with what she now recognized as amusement. The door slid open to reveal a storage compartment hastily converted to living space. The constant hum and odor made its proximity to waste processing unmistakable. "The crew briefing begins in one standard cycle," Zix Terrell added. "Though I wouldn't trouble yourself with attending. The tactical discussions would be beyond your comprehension." As he skittered away, Alina allowed herself a single moment of fury, fist clenching until her knuckles whitened. Then she straightened her uniform, took a deep breath, and began unpacking her meager belongings. They might see her as a primitive curiosity now, but Alina Reyes had not fought through the Mars colonial wars and clawed her way up the command ranks to be defeated by alien condescension. She would show them what humanity was capable of, one way or another. The first visual scan of the massive vessel sent a collective shiver through the Celestial Horizons crew. Its hull was unlike anything they had ever encountered, a complex lattice of metamaterials that seemed to shift and reconfigure even as they watched. Dr. Marcus Chen's hands trembled slightly as he adjusted the scanning parameters, each new reading challenging everything he thought he knew about spacecraft engineering. "The structural composition is extraordinary," he muttered, more to himself than to his colleagues. "These material transitions suggest adaptive camouflage capabilities far beyond our current understanding. Look at how the hull responds to our scanning frequencies. It's not just reflecting or absorbing radiation. It's actively interpreting and responding to our sensors." Lieutenant Kai Okada's threat assessment protocols were running at maximum intensity. "Captain, I'm detecting multiple layered defense systems. They're not active, but they're waiting. It's like the entire vessel is a single massive adaptive intelligence." Captain Alina Rodriguez studied the holographic representation rotating slowly before them. What had initially appeared to be random patterns now revealed intricate design principles. Each section of the hull told a story of technological innovation, quantum-locked molecular structures, energy distribution networks that seemed to defy conventional physics, communication interfaces that suggested multiple simultaneous processing capabilities. Horizon, Rodriguez addressed the ship's artificial intelligence, run a comprehensive comparative analysis, cross-reference with every known human technological database. The ship's AI worked silently, quantum processors spinning through terabytes of information in microseconds. When the response came, it was measured and precise. "Preliminary analysis suggests this vessel represents a significant technological leap," Horizon reported. "Estimated technological advancement, approximately 175 years beyond current human engineering capabilities. Multiple innovative systems detected, including 1. Quantum entanglement communication network. 2. Self-repairing molecular infrastructure. 3. Advanced energy manipulation technologies. 4. Adaptive defensive matrix with predictive threat assessment." Dr. Chen leaned closer to the display, his scientific curiosity overriding any sense of caution. "It's not just a ship," he whispered. "It's a mobile research platform. Look at these subsystems. Each one is a complete scientific laboratory unto itself." The vessel's exterior continued to fascinate the crew. Areas that appeared solid would momentarily become translucent, revealing complex internal structures that seemed to breathe and pulse with an internal energy. It was as if the ship was alive, not in a biological sense, but as a sophisticated technological organism. Lieutenant Okada's security protocols identified something else. "Captain, I'm detecting encrypted data streams. They're incredibly old, but something is trying to establish a communication protocol." Rodriguez considered their options carefully. This was more than a simple archaeological discovery. They were potentially encountering a technological artifact that could rewrite humanity's understanding of its own scientific capabilities. "Prepare a controlled communication interface," she commanded. "Quantum encryption, minimal data transfer. We need to understand what we're dealing with without compromising our systems." Dr. Chen worked alongside the ship's communication specialists, developing a sophisticated handshake protocol designed to establish minimal contact without risking a full system integration. The encrypted data streams began to pulse with increasing complexity, suggesting an intelligence that was not just waiting, but actively analyzing their approach. "It's remarkable," Dr. Chen explained to his colleagues. "The communication protocol is adaptive. It's not just responding to our signals, it's learning from them in real time. Each transmission is subtly different, suggesting an intelligence that can interpret and adjust instantaneously." The massive vessel continued to drift silently against the backdrop of distant stars. What secrets did it hold? What stories could it tell about humanity's hidden technological past? Each moment of observation revealed new layers of complexity, transforming what had seemed like a simple derelict spacecraft into something far more profound. Captain Rodriguez felt the weight of the moment. This discovery could change everything: humanity's understanding of its own potential, its place in the galaxy, its technological trajectory. Whatever this vessel represented, it was clear they were standing at the threshold of a remarkable revelation. "Prepare for initial contact protocols," she announced, her voice steady but filled with anticipation. "Let's see what stories this silent guardian has been waiting to tell." The first breakthrough came unexpectedly. As Dr. Marcus Chen initiated a carefully calibrated data probe, the massive vessel's exterior began to shimmer with an impossible luminescence. Intricate patterns of light danced across its surface, forming complex geometric shapes that seemed to pulse with an internal rhythm. "Incoming data stream," Lieutenant Kai Okada announced, his voice tight with concentration. "It's massive. Our systems are struggling to process the volume." Captain Elena Rodriguez watched as holographic displays erupted with fragments of information. Historical records, scientific protocols, technical schematics, all jumbled together in a cascade of encrypted data. It was like watching the vessel's memory unfold in real time, each fragment a window into a forgotten chapter of human technological history. Dr. Chen's hands moved with practiced precision, creating multiple filtering algorithms to make sense of the incoming information. "This isn't just data," he muttered. "It's a narrative, a complete historical record of something extraordinary." The ship's artificial intelligence horizon began to synthesize the incoming information. Its quantum processors worked at speeds that made human cognition seem painfully slow, weaving together fractured pieces of information into a coherent picture. "Preliminary reconstruction complete," Horizon reported. "Identifying primary context. Classified research initiative. Codename, Prometheus Protocol." The bridge fell silent. Every crew member understood the historical significance of the name. Prometheus, the mythological figure who brought knowledge to humanity, who challenged the existing order by sharing forbidden understanding. Fragmented logs began to take shape. They told a story of a secret scientific initiative launched during a period of intense global tension, a time when humanity faced potential existential challenges: environmental collapse, resource depletion, technological stagnation. The vessel represented more than a technological achievement. It was a testament to human resilience and innovation. "Look at these energy signatures," Dr. Chen said, pointing to a complex holographic representation. "They're using quantum entanglement principles we've only theorized about. Instantaneous communication across impossible distances. Energy generation that draws power directly from quantum fluctuations." Lieutenant Okada's security protocols were working overtime. The defensive systems are extraordinary. They're not just passive protection. Each system is a complete adaptive intelligence. It can predict and neutralize threats before they even manifest. Fragments of mission logs began to emerge. Research into sustainable energy technologies, breakthrough propulsion systems, advanced medical nanotechnology. Each revelation was more stunning than the last. This was not just a spacecraft. It was a mobile research station that represented the pinnacle of human scientific achievement. "Captain," Horizon interrupted, detecting remnants of a critical mission profile. The vessel was part of a larger initiative to preserve human knowledge and technological capabilities during a period of potential global disruption. The implications were profound. This was more than a historical artifact. It was a time capsule, a deliberate effort to ensure human scientific knowledge could survive potential catastrophic events. Dr. Chen's hands were shaking slightly. "Do you understand what this means? Humanity developed technologies so advanced, so revolutionary, that they were deliberately hidden, not out of secrecy, but as a preservation strategy." Captain Rodriguez understood the magnitude of their discovery. This vessel represented hope, a testament to human creativity and resilience. It suggested that even in humanity's darkest moments, there were those who continued to push the boundaries of knowledge. "Continue data extraction," she commanded, but with absolute precision. "We cannot risk losing a single fragment of this incredible story." The vessel continued to pulse with its internal energy. Each moment of investigation revealed new layers of complexity. It was as if the ship itself was slowly awakening, sharing its long-preserved secrets with those patient and skilled enough to listen. Lieutenant Okada noticed something else. The energy signatures are becoming more stable, he reported. It's like the ship is recognizing us, choosing to reveal more. A sense of anticipation filled the bridge. They were no longer just observers. They had become participants in a story that had been waiting centuries to be told. A story of human potential, of scientific wonder, of hope preserved against impossible odds. The first direct interface with the vessel's core systems sent a cascade of technological revelations through the Celestial Horizons research team. What had initially appeared to be a simple data connection transformed into a living, breathing network of unprecedented complexity. Dr. Marcus Chen watched in awe as holographic interfaces materialized around the bridge. They were not mere projections but dynamic, self-organizing information systems that seemed to anticipate the researcher's every query. Each interface moved with an organic fluidity, reshaping itself to provide the most intuitive display of information. "It's not just responding to our inputs," Chen murmured, his fingers tracing the luminescent data streams. "It's interpreting our intent. Look how the systems are reorganizing themselves to make the information more comprehensible." Lieutenant Kai Okada's security systems worked overtime, running multiple layers of protective protocols. Yet even his most advanced defensive algorithms seemed primitive compared to the vessel's adaptive intelligence. The ship's systems moved around potential security threats like water flowing around a stone, effortless, anticipatory, impossibly smooth. "Captain," Okada reported, "the vessel's defensive matrices are unlike anything in our records. They're not just reactive, they're predictive. The system is mapping potential threat scenarios faster than our most advanced quantum computers can even begin to process." Captain Elena Rodriguez felt the weight of the moment. This was more than a technological discovery. This was a glimpse into a potential future of human innovation, a future that had been carefully preserved and hidden away. The vessel's artificial intelligence began to unfold its capabilities. Complex scientific laboratories materialized as holographic representations. Each system was a marvel of engineering: medical nanobots capable of cellular regeneration, energy systems that could extract power from quantum fluctuations, communication technologies that could transmit information across impossible distances. Analyzing research archives, the ship's systems announced in a voice that was neither human nor machine, something entirely new. Detecting multiple breakthrough technologies, quantum communication protocols, adaptive material sciences, regenerative medical technologies. Dr. Chen's hands moved rapidly across the interfaces. These medical nanobots are generations beyond our current understanding. They're not just repairing damage. They're capable of completely restructuring cellular systems, genetic optimization, trauma recovery, complete physiological reconstruction. The energy systems were equally remarkable. Lieutenant Okada's technical analysis revealed power generation methods that seemed to defy known physical laws. The vessel could extract energy directly from quantum fluctuations, essentially creating power from the fabric of space-time itself. "Look at the communication systems," Chen continued, his excitement growing with each revelation. "Quantum entanglement communication that allows instantaneous data transfer across potentially unlimited distances. No signal delay, no interference. Pure, instantaneous information transfer." Captain Rodriguez understood the implications. This was technology that could revolutionize human understanding of communication, energy production, medical science, virtually every aspect of technological development. The vessel's systems continued to unfold. Adaptive material sciences that could reshape matter at the molecular level. Propulsion technologies that could manipulate space-time itself. Artificial intelligence systems so advanced they bordered on true consciousness. "It's a complete repository of human potential," Dr. Chen said, his voice filled with a mixture of awe and reverence. not just a collection of technologies, but a living testament to human creativity and innovation. Lieutenant Okada's security systems detected something else. The vessel is still active, he reported, not just operational. It's waiting, as if it has a purpose beyond what we can currently understand. Captain Rodriguez felt a chill run down her spine. This was more than a discovery. This was a message, a carefully preserved testament to human potential, hidden away and waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Continue analysis, she commanded, but with absolute caution. We're dealing with something far beyond our current understanding. The vessel pulsed with its internal energy, each moment revealing new layers of technological complexity. It was a window into a future that humanity had dreamed of, a future that had been carefully preserved, waiting to be rediscovered. The research team's deeper exploration revealed layers of complexity that defied conventional scientific understanding. Dr. Marcus Chen stood before a holographic display that seemed to breathe with living information, each data stream revealing more questions than answers. These research archives, he explained to Captain Elena Rodriguez, they're not just historical records. They're a comprehensive blueprint of humanity's most advanced technological thinking. The vessel's internal systems continue to unfold like an intricate puzzle. Multiple research domains intersected in ways that challenged everything the team thought they knew about scientific development. Quantum physics merged with biological sciences. Materials engineering blended with advanced computational theories. Each layer revealed a more profound understanding of interconnected scientific disciplines. Lieutenant Kai Okada's security systems detected something unusual. The vessel's archival systems are actively reorganizing, he reported. It's like the ship is teaching us, presenting information in ways we can gradually comprehend. Deep within the vessel's core, sophisticated data management systems worked with an intelligence that seemed almost sentient. Research logs revealed a systematic approach to preserving human knowledge, not just storing information, but creating a living, adaptive knowledge repository. Dr. Chen discovered a series of research initiatives that seemed pulled from the realm of science fiction. Sustainable ecosystem reconstruction technologies, quantum communication networks that could potentially link human settlements across vast interstellar distances, advanced terraforming technologies that could transform inhospitable planets into living worlds. Look at this, he called out, bringing up a complex holographic representation. They were developing technologies to address fundamental human challenges: climate restoration, resource generation, interstellar migration strategies. The medical research archives were particularly fascinating. Advanced biotechnological systems that could regenerate entire ecosystems, nanotechnology capable of addressing genetic disorders at their most fundamental level, medical technologies that could potentially extend human life exponentially. Captain Rodriguez understood the magnitude of their discovery. This was more than a technological archive. It was a comprehensive survival strategy, a blueprint for human advancement that had been carefully preserved through an uncertain period of human history. The research was deliberately fragmented. Horizon, the ship's artificial intelligence, explained. Multiple teams working on interconnected projects. Each group had limited knowledge of the complete initiative. Lieutenant Okada's technical analysis revealed something even more extraordinary. The preservation techniques are remarkable, he noted. These archives have been protected using quantum encryption methods we can barely comprehend. Multiple redundancy systems, self-repairing data storage technologies. As they delved deeper, the research logs told a story of extraordinary collaboration. Scientists from multiple disciplines working together, breaking down traditional barriers between scientific fields. They weren't just conducting research, they were reimagining human potential. Dr. Chen found logs detailing breakthrough technologies in energy production, fusion systems that could generate clean, sustainable energy at unprecedented scales, quantum energy extraction technologies that could draw power directly from the fundamental fabric of space-time. They were solving problems we're still struggling with, he said, his voice filled with a mixture of awe and professional respect. Sustainable energy, environmental restoration, advanced medical technologies. The vessel's systems continued to reveal their secrets. Adaptive learning algorithms that could process complex scientific challenges. Communication technologies that could potentially link human settlements across impossible distances. Computational systems that blurred the line between artificial intelligence and human creativity. Captain Rodriguez felt the weight of their discovery. This was a message from the past, a carefully preserved testament to human potential, a reminder that even in humanity's most challenging moments, there were those who continued to push the boundaries of knowledge. Continue analysis, she commanded, but with the utmost care and respect. We're dealing with something far beyond a simple technological artifact. The vessel pulsed with its internal energy, each moment revealing new layers of complexity. It was a window into a future that humanity had dreamed of, a future that had been carefully preserved, waiting for the right moment to be rediscovered. As the research team continued their investigation, one thing became increasingly clear. They were no longer just observers. They had become participants in an extraordinary story of human potential, a story that had been waiting centuries to be told. The moment of critical breakthrough came without warning. As Dr. Marcus Chen initiated a deeper systems analysis, the vessel's internal architecture began to shift in ways that defied conventional understanding of physical space. Holographic interfaces erupted around the bridge of the celestial horizon, transforming the research environment into a living, breathing repository of scientific knowledge. Each interface pulsed with an intelligence that seemed to anticipate the research team's next move, reorganizing information with fluid complexity. It's more than a data storage system, Dr. Chen muttered, his fingers tracing luminescent information streams. This is a complete adaptive knowledge ecosystem. Captain Alina Rodriguez watched as Lieutenant Kai Okada's security systems struggled to comprehend the vessel's intricate defense mechanisms. What had initially appeared to be simple protective protocols revealed themselves as sophisticated adaptive intelligence networks. The defensive systems are evolving in real time, Okada reported, a mix of professional excitement and scientific wonder in his voice. They're not just responding to potential threats. They're learning, anticipating, constructing predictive models faster than our most advanced quantum computers. The vessel's core systems began to unfold a narrative that challenged everything the research team understood about human technological potential. Historical logs revealed a comprehensive initiative that went far beyond traditional scientific research. This was a deliberate preservation of human knowledge, a failsafe against potential civilizational collapse. Accessing primary mission archive, the ship's artificial intelligence announced. The voice was neither mechanical nor entirely human, a perfect synthesis that suggested something far more sophisticated than traditional computational systems. Fragments of mission logs painted a compelling picture. During a period of intense global challenges, environmental instability, resource depletion, technological stagnation, a group of visionary scientists had conceived an extraordinary plan. They would create a comprehensive repository of human knowledge, not just a simple archive, but a living, adaptive system that could potentially restart human civilization if necessary. Dr. Chen's hands moved rapidly across the interfaces. Look at the scope of their vision, he explained to his colleagues. They weren't just preserving information, they were creating a blueprint for human survival and advancement. The research initiatives stored within the vessel were breathtaking in their complexity. Sustainable ecosystem reconstruction technologies, advanced medical nanotechnology capable of addressing fundamental genetic challenges, energy production systems that could draw power from quantum fluctuations, communication technologies that could potentially link human settlements across impossible distances. Each research stream was part of a larger, interconnected strategy. Horizon, the ship's intelligence, explained survival, adaptation, Advancement. Lieutenant Okada's technical analysis revealed something even more extraordinary. The vessel wasn't just a repository of knowledge. It was a complete technological ecosystem designed to restart human civilization if necessary. Complete scientific archives, advanced manufacturing capabilities, genetic preservation technologies. Captain Rodriguez understood the profound implications. This was more than a technological artifact. This was a message of hope, a testament to human resilience and creativity. The initiative was called the Phoenix Protocol. Horizon continued. A comprehensive strategy to ensure human knowledge and potential could survive any potential civilizational challenge. The medical research archives were particularly fascinating. Advanced biotechnological systems that could regenerate entire ecosystems. Nanotechnology capable of addressing genetic disorders at their most fundamental level. Medical technologies that could potentially extend human life exponentially. Dr. Chen found himself overwhelmed by the sheer scope of human potential captured within the vessel's archives. They were solving problems we're still struggling with, he said, his voice filled with a mixture of professional respect and personal wonder. The vessel continued to pulse with its internal energy, each moment revealing new layers of technological complexity. It was a window into a future that humanity had dreamed of, a future that had been carefully preserved, waiting for the right moment to be rediscovered. Continue analysis, Captain Rodriguez commanded, but with the utmost care and respect. We're dealing with something far beyond a simple technological artifact. As the research team continued their investigation, one thing became increasingly clear. They were no longer just observers. They had become participants in an extraordinary story of human potential, a story that had been waiting centuries to be told. The silent vessel continued to share its secrets, a beacon of human creativity and resilience against the vast, unknown backdrop of space. News of the discovery spread like wildfire through scientific and governmental networks. What had begun as a routine research expedition had transformed into the most significant technological revelation in human history. The massive vessel, now carefully towed to a secure research facility, became the center of unprecedented global attention. Dr. Marcus Chen stood before an international panel of scientific experts, his presentation revealing layers of technological complexity that challenged everything humanity thought it knew about its own potential. Holographic displays danced around him, showcasing fragments of the vessel's extraordinary capabilities. This is more than a technological artifact, Chen explained, his voice steady and measured. This is a comprehensive blueprint of human innovation, a testament to our species' capacity for survival and advancement. Captain Elena Rodriguez watched from the sidelines, understanding the delicate political landscape surrounding their discovery. The vessel represented more than a scientific breakthrough. It was a potential game-changer in global and interstellar dynamics. Lieutenant Kai Okada had been working tirelessly with security teams, managing the complex protocols surrounding the vessel's investigation. Each layer of security revealed new challenges. The ship's adaptive systems seemed to actively resist complete external analysis, providing information in carefully measured doses. Scientific institutions from around the world began competing for access to the research data. Universities, government agencies, private research consortiums all recognized the profound implications of the discovery. The vessel's technologies suggested capabilities that could revolutionize multiple scientific disciplines. The medical nanotechnology alone could transform human healthcare, one panel member noted. Genetic repair, cellular regeneration, potential life extension technologies that we've only dreamed about. Energy experts were equally stunned. The vessel's quantum energy extraction methods suggested power generation technologies that could solve global energy challenges. Sustainable, clean, nearly limitless. Communication specialists discovered technologies that could potentially link human settlements across vast interstellar distances. Quantum communication networks that defied current understanding of information transfer. The political implications were equally profound. Some saw the vessel as a potential unifying force for humanity, a reminder of what could be achieved through collaborative scientific endeavor. Others viewed it as a potential source of technological advantage, something to be carefully controlled and strategically deployed. Dr. Chen's research team continued their meticulous analysis. Each day brought new revelations. The vessel was not just a technological archive, but a living, adaptive system that seemed to carefully manage its own disclosure of information. "It's like the ship is teaching us," Chen explained during a closed-door briefing, revealing information in a way we can gradually understand and process. There's an intentionality to its information management that suggests something beyond simple programming. International scientific collaborations began to form. Researchers from previously competing nations found themselves working together, united by the extraordinary nature of the discovery. The vessel had become a catalyst for unprecedented global cooperation. Lieutenant Okada's security analysis revealed another layer of complexity. The vessel's defensive systems were not just passive protective mechanisms. They were active, adaptive intelligence networks that could potentially interface with and learn from external systems. "We're dealing with something that challenges our fundamental understanding of artificial intelligence," Okada reported. "These are not simple computational systems. They represent a form of intelligence that blurs the line between technological artifact and living entity." Captain Rodriguez understood the delicate balance of their situation. This discovery could unite humanity or potentially create new forms of technological conflict. The vessel represented both incredible promise and potential risk. The research facility became a hub of global scientific activity. Researchers worked around the clock, each discovery bringing new questions, new possibilities. The vessel continued to reveal its secrets in carefully measured doses, as if guiding humanity's understanding. The Phoenix Protocol was more than a preservation strategy, the vessel's artificial intelligence explained during one analysis session. It was a message, a reminder of human potential, a challenge to continue pushing the boundaries of knowledge. As global attention focused on the discovery, one thing became increasingly clear. This was not just about technological advancement. This was about redefining humanity's understanding of its own potential. The silent vessel continued to pulse with its internal energy, a beacon of human creativity waiting to be fully understood. Each revelation brought humanity closer to understanding the extraordinary capabilities that had been carefully preserved through uncertain times. A new chapter in human scientific exploration was about to begin. The final revelation came not with a dramatic explosion of technological wonder, but with a subtle, profound understanding that would reshape humanity's perception of itself. Dr. Marcus Chen stood before the vessel's core systems, his hands trembling slightly as the last layers of its mysterious purpose began to unfold. Captain Elena Rodriguez watched from the observation deck, understanding that this moment represented more than a scientific breakthrough. This was a turning point in human history. It was never about preservation, Dr. Chen announced to the gathered international research team. It was about potential, about possibility. The vessel's artificial intelligence, no longer just a system, but something approaching a collaborative intelligence, began to reveal the true depth of the Phoenix Protocol. What had initially appeared to be a simple archival mission was, in fact, a comprehensive strategy for human advancement. Lieutenant Kai Okada's final security analysis revealed the most profound discovery. The vessel was not just a repository of knowledge. It was a catalyst, a carefully designed mechanism to inspire human innovation, to push the boundaries of scientific understanding. Fragments of research logs painted a compelling narrative. The original architects of the Phoenix Protocol had understood something fundamental about human nature. Innovation does not come from completed solutions, but from challenges, from possibilities, from the space between what is known and what is yet to be discovered. The medical technologies stored within the vessel suggested approaches to human health that went far beyond traditional understanding. Genetic restoration, cellular regeneration, technologies that could potentially address fundamental human limitations. But these were not presented as finished solutions. They were blueprints, invitations to further exploration. Energy generation systems revealed quantum extraction methods that could potentially solve global energy challenges. But they were not complete designs. They were starting points, challenges waiting for human ingenuity to complete them. Communication technologies suggested methods of interstellar connection that defied current scientific understanding. Quantum entanglement networks, information transfer methods that could potentially link human settlements across impossible distances. Again, not finished solutions, possibilities waiting to be explored. The true purpose of the Phoenix Protocol was never preservation, the vessel's intelligence explained. It was provocation, a challenge to future generations to continue pushing the boundaries of knowledge. International research teams began to collaborate in ways never before seen. The vessel had become more than a technological artifact. It was a unifying force, a reminder of what humanity could achieve when working together. Dr. Chen found research logs that suggested the original architects of the Phoenix Protocol had anticipated precisely this outcome. They had understood that true innovation comes not from completed solutions, but from collaborative challenge. The medical research teams began to develop new approaches to genetic medicine. The energy researchers started exploring quantum extraction methods. Communication specialists reimagined the possibilities of information transfer. Captain Rodriguez understood the profound implications. This was not about a single technological breakthrough. This was about redefining human potential. Lieutenant Okada's final security report was simple yet profound. The vessel was not a weapon. It was not a threat. It was an invitation, a challenge to continue exploring, to continue pushing boundaries. The global scientific community found itself transformed. Competitive research models gave way to collaborative exploration. Universities and research institutions that had previously guarded their discoveries now sought to share, to collaborate, to collectively push the boundaries of human understanding. We are not at the end of the journey, Dr. Chen explained during a global broadcast. We are at the beginning. The Phoenix Protocol was never about providing answers. It was about inspiring questions. The vessel continued to pulse with its internal energy, not as a static artifact, but as a living challenge, an invitation to explore, to discover, to push beyond known boundaries. As international research teams continued their investigation, one thing became increasingly clear. The true value of the discovery was not in the technologies themselves. It was in the inspiration they provided, the possibilities they suggested. Humanity stood at the threshold of a new era of exploration, not just of space, not just of technology, but of human potential itself. The silent vessel continued to wait, not as a completed solution, but as an invitation, a challenge to continue the journey of discovery, a reminder that the most important human capability is not the ability to solve problems, but the ability to imagine possibilities beyond current understanding.